dads. Sounds like one of us is a bad dad, and one of us is bad at being a bad dad.
And it's Cold War, all right? 80s and these fighter planes, Reaganomics, trickle-down theory. Afghanistan's happening, that's a thing. The 80s.
Surely enough, there's a lot of bad shit that's going on in the world today. You know, you just look around and see people on the street can't afford bread to fill their stomachs.
But being a policeman and raising kids is hard. I'm just saying, it's the 80s. This is set in the 80s. We're both dads. And this is hard because I care about the law and I try to uphold it. But there are also lawbreakers, problems with raising kids, and I'm a dad. And then some people are better dads than others. So, I mean, what are we really getting at? What's going on?
So you're a cop, right?
Yeah.
How long you been a cop?
Yeah.
A couple years, few years, maybe give or take a few, more or less, give or take. So you know how it is. You've been on the streets. You've been on.
Yeah, let me tell you, I love my kids. Nothing's gonna get in the way of me raising them right, all right? I come home from work, all right? I gotta make the meals. I gotta do the dishes. I gotta make sure they're dressed. I wake up. They gotta be in school. I have to drive them to school. Who's gotta drive them to school? I gotta drive them to school. I love my kids. Nobody's gonna tell me how to raise my kids. Not you, not the state. I want my kids back. I'm a bad dad.
I mean, like, you know, what's the situation?
Don't tell me I'm a bad dad. Don't tell me how to raise my kids. Don't tell the state to tell me how to raise my kids. Don't tell anybody to tell me how to raise my kids. I love my kids. I love everything about my kids. I'm a good dad. I'm not a bad dad. You're a bad dad. I feel like I should... Not a bad dad. Not. Yeah, this is Caswell. Look, I don't have time for crime right now. I'm trying to be a dad. Said I'm trying to be a dad. I'm trying to be a dad.
What's your name, champ?
My name's Sage Caswell. Professional dad. You look like someone who needs a dad. Capiche?
I don't want a dad. I don't need a dad. And I definitely don't want any dads around my person.
Guy doesn't need a dad. No dads here. Dad not needed. Dad, like me and him are dads. We do dad stuff.
You do dad stuff? I do dad stuff all the time. I did dad stuff to do
Nice. What's your name, champ?
Nobody calls me champ. Pal. Just push it. Is that how you treat your own children? And you claim to be a good father. I got 2 words to describe the type of person that you are, pal. You're a bad dad.
you know what, champ? You're a bad dad too. And you're even worse at being a bad dad than that bad dad is at being a bad dad.
One second, I don't know what you need. You need a dad? You need anything. I mean, you don't know anything. Frankly, you couldn't dad yourself out of a box.
Get the fuck out of here.
About fatherhood, being a dad. It doesn't take a college education or lots of life wisdom. All it takes to be a dad is courage. And I just want to say thank you. I'm not going to beat the shit out of my kids anymore.
You know what? You might be right. Being a dad ain't what it used to be. Now, I might love fighting crime. I might hate my ex-wife. And I might love picking up the streets with crime. And I might like being a cop and solving crimes and making sure there's no crime on the city. But you know what I like? I like being a dad. You know what I know? I know I'm a good dad. I'm bad at being a bad dad. And I can't be a bad dad. And if being a bad dad is what I'm supposed to be, then I can't be it. I can't be a bad dad. I'm just bad at being a bad dad. Bad dads!